guys, Scar here, and this is a tutorial on how I edit my videos. I've got a lot of questions about how I do that and what program I use and stuff like that, and at the moment I use the program Camtasia. It's really nice, I enjoy it a lot, and it's you can get a free trial for 30 days, and if you like it, then you can get it. So, to start off, when you open up Camtasia, it kind of looks a little confusing. And when I first got Camtasia, I was like, whoa, I have no idea what I'm doing. What is all this stuff? But once I learned what I was doing, it's actually pretty simple. So, to start off, I'm going to show you the layout. This up here, it says video. This is where all of your pictures, audio, video, whatever you record, that's where that goes. Then you have the library if you want to download any of this. It's free stuff that comes with Camtasia, just little themes, and music if you guys want any of that. I'm pretty sure this is non-copyright music because they wouldn't be able to put it in if it wasn't, which is really cool. And then callouts, this is like just text and different things like that. You can add in arrows to point to things. I'll show you guys that later. You have your zoom in pan where you can zoom in on things in the video. I'll show you guys that as well. Audio, you can edit the audio. Transmissions, these are transmissions that you can choose from. One of the ones I like to use is glow. I've used these in my videos before. It just glows from one thing to the other. I'll also show you guys that. And then if you have over here, you have your cursor effects. Don't really know what that does. I've never really need to use that. Visual properties, I will show you guys that you can do a lot of fun stuff with that. Voice narration, this is kind of like if you want to pause the video or just add in your voice to certain things that you didn't say in the video. So I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys all this later. I'm just kind of showing you guys where this stuff is if I mention anything. Record camera. This is actually what I'm recording with right now. My face cam. It sucks. No, just don't look at it. Just don't look at the face cam. It's so bad. I already gotta click off of it before you guys see any more of the bad face cam. Captions. Captions don't work. Don't know why that is, and I'm actually using Camtasia right now to record this. If you guys can see right here, you also get a cool recording software with Camtasia. A lot of people use it because it's amazing. It records your screen better than anything else. Quizzing, don't really know what that is either. Don't really know why you'd need it, but if you ever need to quiz someone on something in your video, that's where it is. Alright, so first things first. I'm gonna show you guys how to do just simple editing. So right here, you guys see I have my intro, right? It's my very beautiful intro. It's called my freaking awesome intro because it is awesome. So what you want to do, well, what you can do is you can click play, the intro will play and stuff. And you can also customize this by, like, if you want to make it smaller, you want to see all that, but I like to have this pretty large, and I like to have at least 3 of these tracks open that I can use when I need it. So right here you can click play. You could make it smaller. Don't know why you'd need to in this case, but you could make it smaller, make it bigger to kind of zoom in on things if you don't want to use the zoom in pan, or something else I will show you later. You can, if you want to get right there and maybe cut out this little 2 second, like 2 millisecond thing right here. If you don't want that for some reason, you would just drag this, right click and split. Then you could right click again and click delete. And then if you want to zoom back out to see what else you have, this is your thing right here. Or you could just click that button, but I like scrolling. That's just me. And if you do something you don't like, you can either hit the little back arrow right there, or you could click Control and Z on your keyboard. If you're on a Mac, I'm pretty sure it's like Command Z or something like that. If you're on a Mac, you know what it is. I don't know. So this is just my little intro. And then, see, if you watch it right now, it kind of just ends abruptly. So to make it a little bit of a smoother transaction, I'm gonna click fade out audio and then click fade out, and as you guys can see, this is the audio. It gets quiet and then gets much louder, and then it fades out. So now you have, it's kind of fading. It's just a much better transition, not transaction. So then we're gonna click this other video, which is I don't even know what this video was. I don't know what Kat and I were doing. We were just kind of derping around in the Mineplex lobby one day. We just got bored. This is a weird video. I'm gonna edit this later today. More in depth. I'm not gonna actually edit a video on camera because then it'll be kind of laggy and stuff. So, okay, where'd you go? So,
Where you at for lobby?
as you guys can see, we're just kind of derping around. There's CAD right there. So, if you heard that, there's a little bit of background noise. It might be from CAD's mic. It might be from my mic. I don't know. But if your mic has background noise, you can remove that in Camtasia. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to audio, select the video that you choose. So it'd be this, and you're gonna click enable noise removal, which is pretty cool. This is what I do before in the very beginning of all my videos. Then you're gonna click advanced, because if it's at 50%, here let me turn this up a little bit so you'll understand what I'm talking about. So right now it's at 75%, the noise removal. All right, listen to my voice. Okay, where'd you go?
Where you at for lobby?
This place in lobby, CAD. Okay, let's go. You can't really hear it very well, but right here, I kind of sound a little weird. Here, listen again. Okay, where'd you go? It just sounds a little off. So that means that it's removing too much noise. So what I like to lower it to is I like to lower it to about 30. That removes my static, and I still sound normal. All right, let's play this again. Okay, where'd you go? See, sounds a whole lot better. If you couldn't tell a difference, you might not be able to, but I can tell a difference. And then something else I like to do is, since my mic is a whole lot quieter than everyone else's in my videos, I like to enable volume leveling, which means he's really loud, so he gets quieter, and I'm really quiet, so I get louder, so it kind of evens us out. You just click that by clicking enable volume leveling, and see, it went from this being really tall to that being all in the middle. See, watch again. I want to hit Control Z. Control. Okay, fine, be that way. I'm gonna uncheck that, and it goes up a little bit. I'm gonna check it again. It goes down, up, stuff like that. So that is basically what I do with the audio. I don't usually mess with any of this stuff unless I'm using music or something, which I'll show you guys that later. So that is pretty much what I do when I add in the videos. Now, what I'm gonna do is, say we're playing mini games on Mineplex and I die right here, and there's nothing really else funny that happens, or you just don't want to have that in there. You're just gonna right click that and you're gonna click split. So then you're gonna click this and then move over to, alright, so the game ended, we're starting another game right here. So you're gonna right click and you're gonna click split again. Then you're just gonna click that and delete. Then you're gonna move that back and make sure, because if it's right here, then it's just gonna black screen for like 20 seconds and no one wants to see that. So you're just gonna drag that back. And this is your timeline. I forgot to mention that. This is your timeline. So see right here, this is at 0 seconds, this is at 10 seconds, this is at 20 seconds, 30 seconds, etc. And if you scroll out, this is 2 minutes, 4 minutes, 6 minutes, 8 minutes. If you go in all the way, this is 29.5, 30.5, or 29.5, 30, 30.5, etc. So this is how you edit in and out really small things. So you just want to get it, right there. You want to just like, you need to edit out that millisecond for whatever reason. I'll show you another reason why you'd be able to use that. So that's pretty much how you would split your movie and stuff like that. Now, if you want to add in a text, so say you want to add in LOL CAD you suck. See, it's kind of small, and if you want to fade in, you could see that little blue thing right there. It's kind of like a little slant and saying, hey, it's fading in. So if we watch it right now, we're gonna, oh yeah, and if you click up here, this makes full screen. Oh snap, it's so fancy. So we're gonna watch it.
Or Mineplex lobby.
And it's a little laggy.
Exploring.
And see, it kind of comes up, LOL CAD you suck. It's kind of small though, and it doesn't look very good. I just hit escape to get out of that. So what you're gonna do is we're gonna remove the fade in, because I don't want it to fade in. I don't want it to fade out, and this is way too long. So we're gonna zoom in, and we just want it to like pop up for a split second. So we're just gonna split it right there and delete that. I'm doing this kind of fast. I'm sorry if you guys can't keep up. So I just double clicked on that to go to the very beginning so I can edit the text. See, it's all highlighted now. If it isn't highlighted, you can just highlight it like that. Pretty normal. We're gonna change the font size to 72, which is the biggest. Well, it's not the biggest. You can change it by just typing in a different number. But I just choose 72 for everything. And if you see right here, the yellow bar in the middle, that means it's in the very center, and the yellow bar that's going up and down, that means it's in the very middle of that. So it's in the very center of the screen. And we're going to have to highlight this again because it isn't highlighted anymore. And we're going to change the color to white. And we're going to change the text. I like impact. That's just the one I use for everything. Sometimes I use this one. Sometimes I use that one. That one's pretty generic. But for the most part, I always use impact because it has everything I need and it looks pretty good. So, ta-da! So, now if we watch it...
Mind Black's lobby. Explore.
See, it comes up, goes away. It's kind of laggy. It's because I'm recording. And if you lag while you're editing and stuff, I do that sometimes as well. Don't worry about it. When you render your video, it will still look perfect and amazing. So, don't worry about that. So, now you have text. But guess what else you can do with this text? You can click effects. You could add in... I don't know. Never mind. I don't know what that does. You could flip the text. This is for pictures, which I'll show you guys later. I'm just going to leave it as glow because I don't really have anything special that'll do anything. Okay, don't worry about that. Oh, we'll come back to that. You can remove a callout, add a callout if you want to add multiple text. Lolcat, you suck, whatever. If you want to add in multiple of those, just have it flashing, popping up around the screen. You could do that. Another thing you can do is you can click visual properties. Remember where that is? Yep, it's right here. So, we're gonna have this text. We're gonna have it fly across the screen. So, see right here, it's kind of off the screen. So now, if you, this is what you'd actually be seeing. You don't actually see that text. It's off the side of the screen. So, it's over here now. And next, you're going to click Add Animation. So now, anything you do to this text will happen. I'll expound on that in a minute. So, I want to fly across the screen. So, we're going to drag it from the one side all the way to the other side. And right now, if you click play, we're going to click play, nothing happens, right? Right. The reason that is because this little blue dot right here, that is how long it takes the animation to run its course. And since it's right there at the very beginning, it's going to instantly start here and go there. So that means it's not going to move at all. So what we're going to do is we're going to drag that over. See? Now it kind of starts right there. Now you're going to click play, and it flies across the screen. It's a little laggy. Can't help that. So that's how you make things move. You could also, we're going to edit this. You just right click that little line and click edit animation if you want to change that. But I found that it doesn't work as well sometimes, so I'm just going to delete it and start from scratch. Going to go back to visual properties, going to click add animation. If you wanted it to, actually wait, no, let me get rid of that animation. I just hit Control Z. We're going to start it down here at the little corner, and if I want to make sure it's at the very bottom, you just have to make sure those two little yellow lines pop up right there, so that means it's at the very corner. Next, we're going to click add animation, and we're going to have it fly across the screen like that, and then we're going to make it, see, look, flew across the screen that way. So, you know, that's not enough. We're gonna add oh, not that one. Oops. Visual properties, click that, add animation. We're gonna have it come to the middle. Okay, so we're gonna click that, and we're gonna center it. Center. There we go. And we're going to bring it to about right there, half of it. And we're gonna split it. So we're gonna split the video, split the call out. We're gonna add another animation, and we're gonna extend that animation to the very end of the clip, and we're gonna make it do a flip. So see this thing? This is its rotating. I'll show you here. Okay. So this rotation. Let's change this to 180. It makes it rotate on its side. If we just hit that, see, it's kind of rotating like that. This one makes it rotate like that way. I don't know how to say that. Rotates that way. And this one flips forward and backward. Whoa, so cool. Okay, so we're gonna have it do a little flip. So we're gonna change this to 360. Okay, so like I was saying, you just make it do like a little 360. And like I was saying, if you guys don't know, a circle is 360 degrees. So if you want to make it do a full circle, you do it to 360. If you want to just stop halfway, be on its side, 180. simple math. So we're gonna click in, and that's just, you know, that doesn't do anything. It's just me. That's how I edit stuff. So see, it comes to the middle. This is kind of fast. So it comes to the middle right here, and then it starts to spin, and then it's done. Don't know if you'd want to do that for anything. So that is how you do fun things with text. Now, if you'd, let's just skip forward a little bit, like right there. So we're gonna say Cad did something funny or something, and we want to zoom in on his face. We're gonna split it. We're gonna go to visual properties. You can go to zoom in pan, but I found it oh, go away. I found it doesn't work as well. So we're gonna click add animation, and if you guys see this XYZ, if you guys remember in Minecraft, X is north and south, Y is east and west, or one or the other, and Z is up and down. Okay, I got that wrong. The X is north and south, the Z is east and west, and the Y is up and down, but oh well, you get the idea. So you can kind of think of that as a zoom in, so it's 0, there is no zoom right now. If you change it to 100, it zooms in a little bit. Change it to 1,000, zooms in a lot more. The highest you can go in this section is 2,000, which in this case is enough for what we need. So we're gonna change it to 1,750. That should be good enough, and we're just gonna move it over a little bit. See the X and Y changed? So we're gonna say Cad did something funny, so we're just kind of zooming on his face. We're gonna make it about 2 seconds long, and then we're actually going to split it again and change these numbers back to 0, just so it's all back and looks fine and dandy. So we're gonna click play.
Wait.
And I don't know what we were doing. Like I said, you'll see this video later today or tomorrow. I don't know. So I said in your next, and it just zooms in on him. I might actually keep that in the video because I had no idea, but that's actually not that bad. Hey, look, I'm editing and not even trying. I'm so cool. So that's how you zoom in. Another thing that I've found, scale, like how big it is. I wouldn't mess with that. Opacancy. Yeah, mix it opaque. I'll show you. Let me just grab this, and see. It's the opacancy of this one isn't that much. See, it's kind of a little fading. Might need that for something. I don't know. If it's at 100%, you won't see it, but if it's like this, you'll see a little bit of it. You know, maybe something fun you could do with that. So another thing I want to show you guys is if you do like a flashback, which you could do, you would just let's say we want to show this clip again. I'm just gonna move that out of the way. Let's keep this in the same track. We're just gonna copy this, and we're gonna paste it. So we're replaying the exact same clip that right here. See, the clip is twice, but we're going to silence the audio so you can't hear it, and we're going to change the color. We're not gonna remove a color. You could remove a color. Let's say we don't want the color. We're gonna select color. We don't want that color in our video. And right now it's at 10%. We could up that. We wouldn't want to up that very much though, or you could make it a little bit smaller. I don't know, but we don't want to remove a color. What we want to do is we want to colorize. So you could make it orange, make it all look orange, or what I like to do is you can make it white, and it kind of gives you the black and white version. It isn't technically black and white because you still have the little blue right there, a little orange right there, pink right there, but for the most part, people will get the gist. It's good enough. So what you can do is, okay, we're going to grab some audio. So let's grab this dun dun dun. Don't worry about any other stuff. That's just different audio I've used in my videos. You don't need to know, man. And that one is not racist. Just saying, this is what it's called. So we're gonna add in the dun 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 sound effect. So right here, we're gonna split it right there because we need as much space as we can get. So we're gonna hear. See, you get dun dun dun, but this is a whole lot longer than this. So what we're gonna do is we're going to right click, we're going to click clip speed and change the clip speed from 100%, so just normal. We could speed it up, change it to 400%. That'd be 4 times the speed. But we want to make it longer, so we're going to change it to 50. 50 is the highest you can go. Well, you're stupid. Okay, you know what? We're going to do that again, because that was in the way, so we have to just move that out of the way. Not that button. Dang it. No, I don't want to do that. Go back. Clip speed. 50. We're going to change it to 50. We're going to click OK. See, now it's at 50%. But, you know, it's still not long enough. So, what we're going to do is we're going to click at the very end, and we're going to extend the frame. Let's extend it. Looks like it's going to be 2 seconds long. Good enough. We'll just drag this down so you don't hear that. But, you know, we don't want it to be a still frame, so I split it right there, where we just made it longer. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this do a flip. We're going to make this, we're going to add animation. Let's make it do a barrel roll. You know what we're going to do? We're going to make it do something really fancy. We're going to make it flip that way, we're going to make it flip that way, and we're going to make it flip that way. All at once. So, it's going to do all kinds of fun stuff. You guys ready for this? Watch this. Wasn't that cool? I've actually never used those in my videos, but, you know, you could do that potentially if you would ever feel the need to do that. So that's pretty fun. So now, the whole clip we just did is... Ta-da! Isn't that fancy? And then it just goes on to the rest of the clip. See, watch.
Wait, a pumpkin!
What are we talking about? Okay, I don't know if I want to end this video, it's just too weird. Okay, so now I've shown you audio, I've shown you video stuff, but let's say, I'm just going to remove this because you're not going to need that anymore. Let's say you want to add in some pictures of whatever. So let's say you want to add in Derpy Batman, you want to add in a blueberry, and you want to add in a carrot, a happy carrot. Okay, you want to add in all 3 of those pictures. So we're just gonna add in, we're just gonna scooch back over here, right here. Okay, you want to add in Batman in place of Cad's face. You're just gonna drag him down to the timeline, and you're just gonna resize him. You want to add in Batman instead of Cad's face. See, isn't it beautiful?
Where are
Batman, because I was saying, like,
Where are they?
so you just add in Batman, and then you can split it, delete it. Remember, you guys can also do these same things that you did earlier. You can make it do a flip. You could make it zoom in, zoom out, whatever. But let's say we wanna go over here. So just stick it right there. Let's say you want to. Oops, I deleted. Oh well, screw it. So let's say you want to add in multiple pictures. We're gonna add in Batman. And if you guys are wondering, I just got these pictures from Google, because Google's amazing. We're gonna make him a little bit bigger to fill up that whole side of the screen. We're gonna add in the blueberry right there above him. The blueberry is quite large. He's a very large blueberry. But you know, we're also gonna add in the carrot because we like carrots and we want to have all 3 of them. But you know, the carrot's gonna be a little bit smaller. We're just gonna stick him in the very middle. See, he's a very happy carrot, but you know, it doesn't look very good right there. So we're gonna stick him right there. And you can also click that little green thing to rotate him. Oh, he's like standing up now. Look, he's a little carrot. He's a beautiful little carrot. So, ta-da, you have carrots. But, I don't know, maybe you want to add in some music. What's a good song? These are all non-copyright songs. Most of them are by NCS. Others are not. They're by Tobu, different things like that. These are all non-copyright songs. I might make a video about a bunch of different non-copyright songs that are amazing that I like to use. One that I really like right now is F777 Dance of the Violin. It's a very fancy one. We're gonna just add in this one. And maybe you could have the Batman do some dancing. You could have him like start right there, move over here, have him start on the other side, move him to the middle, whatever you guys want to do. I'm gonna remove all that though because we don't want him to do that right now. If the music's too loud, I also put music in like in the background of my videos, so if there is any static, that the music will mask that, so you won't hear that. So right now, we're just gonna. That's pretty much what you do for all the pictures. You could do whatever you want with the pictures. Like I said, I got this from Google. Make sure it's a PNG file, or else you will have white below it, and you don't want that. So right here, you have this music.
Bobby, what are we encountering?
And I'm talking, but you can't really hear me because the music's really loud. See, music's a whole lot louder than that. See, this is higher than that. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna turn this really, really far down. And you don't want it to start very, very abrupt, like just right there. So you're gonna have it fade in a little bit to make it sound better. See, it starts right there. You won't be able to tell in the video, but it'll make you feel better. So now we're gonna watch it again.
Next lobby. What will we encounter? What challenges will we face? What will happen next?
Wait, what?
Ta-da! See, isn't that a beautiful video right there? So, that's pretty much the basis for everything. I went over this pretty fast because I didn't want to make this a huge long video. So, if you guys want to see anything else, oh yeah, let me actually show you one or two more things right before we end. Just the transmissions real fast. We want to transition between this part and this part, so we're gonna have it glow. Pretty simple.
Next.
Wait.
See, it just kind of glows. It's very beautiful. You could also have all these other transmissions. That's pretty much all for that. And then voice narration. So, what you would do mainly is, so if I want to say, hey guys, we're in Skyrim, let me just preface this video by saying, I could either, you know, get on Minecraft and record that and just stick that video in front of everything else, but I don't really want to do that. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to say, let's go ahead and record, hey guys, once Skyrim,
Okay.
let me preface this video by saying that
Are
I
you
really
up for
like
live?
Hi, and you
Let's play some
should
lobby,
subscribe to
Cat.
my
Okay,
YouTube channel.
let's go.
So we're just going to click stop recording. That's going to save to a folder I have on my desktop called Camtasia. And we're just going to name it Pi. And then that will get added in up here. See, there's the pi.wav. WAV is another audio file, kind of like MP3. WAV, same thing. So, as you guys can see right here, I have the audio. Hey guys, what's
Okay.
here, and let me preface this video by saying
up
that
for
I really
live?
like Pi,
Let's
and
play
you
some lobby,
should...
Cat.
But, you know, I'm talking over myself. I don't really want to do that. So, well, we forgot to enable noise removal. So, oops. So, what we're going to do is we're going to stop it right there. We're going to split this. And we're going to copy it. And we're going to paste it. So now it's right there. We're going to scoot this down right there. And then we're going to highlight these two things. We're going to move that out of the way. But we can't move it out of the way because we would have to highlight everything to move it. So we're just going to highlight this real quick. So now everything is highlighted. Actually, we're going to have to highlight everything. But, you know, that's too hard. So we're just going to scoot this out of the way. And then we're going to silence this audio. So now you have... Hey guys, once here, and let me just preface this video by saying that I really like Pi, and you should subscribe to my YouTube channel. And then the
Okay,
video.
where'd you go?
Isn't that just beautiful? I will not do a tutorial on how to record. It's pretty simple. You just click that button and it says everything pops up. It's pretty simple. Recording is amazing. It records everything on your desktop, including like everything, not just your gameplay. But is not good for gameplay at all by any means. I only use it for when I need to record my desktop. So that's pretty much it for the editing and importing stuff like that. We're going to go into the best render settings for Camtasia. So as you guys can see right here, this is pretty much the main thing. MP4 up to 720, MP4 up to 1080. That actually isn't 1080. It lied. It is not actually the best render settings that you could have. So what we're gonna do is, I already have my custom render. See, custom rendering right there. I have my little YouTube face, so I know what I'm gonna do. We're gonna click down here and add/edit preset, and we're going to click new, and we're gonna name it YouTube, because this is pretty much what you'd be needing it for. And we don't want it to be an audio file. We want it to be an MP4, which is a video file. We're gonna click next. And we don't want to produce with controller. We don't want that. We're going to go to size. That's all fine. Video settings. Change this little thingy to higher quality. You want it to be the highest quality possible. Encoding mode and quality, bitrate, either or. It's not both. So I'm just going to choose quality. H.246 profile. You want to change that to main. H.246 level. You want to change that to 4. And then frame rate automatic, keyframe rate, don't worry about that. Audio settings, change this to 256 kilobyte, KB, whatever that number is, 256. Then you're just gonna click next, and that's all good. You're gonna click finish. So now you have this fancy dancy, not fancy dancy, fancy schmancy rendering thing. It says YouTube. So next we're gonna click next, and we're gonna name it a potato est. I don't know, and that's going to save to my desktop. And then I would not click organize progress files into a subfolder. That just means it's going to create a folder with the video in it, which is kind of stupid. Show production results. I like that one. Play video after production. I usually leave while it's rendering and do something else, so I don't want this playing after it's finished. That's just kind of random. So I would only have that one checked, but you don't really need any of them checked. It's just a preference thing. So we're going to click finish, and it's going to render. So I'm going to be right back once it renders. So as you guys can see, it finished rendering. It'll come up with this thing, and you'll just click finish. And then you can click up your file and save it if you want to, but for this, I'm not gonna save it. So we're gonna watch the video that we just rendered. Alright, so as you guys can see, it's a little 6-minute long recording. And we're gonna go ahead and skip into those little things we edited in.
Okay, let's go.
And yeah, there's a little audio thing that we did. What did we do here? That's just audio. Like, that's the entire thing. Whoops. Okay. So
Wait, well.
So these are just random things. So we did a little spin. See,
Let's play some lobby, Cad.
it looks very fancy and everything
Trail.
looks good. And when you upload it to YouTube, it won't look as weird as this, or it might, but I don't think it will. It'll look a little bit better than this, because YouTube makes stuff look a little bit better. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want me to do any more tutorials like this, or if you have any questions, make sure to tell me, and I will put the link to getting Camtasia in the description if you want to check that out. It's pretty cool. So if you want to see any of my other tutorials on how to install Pixelmon, or use Fraps, or download and install CrazyCraft, those links will also be in the description below. If you enjoy this video, make sure to leave it a like, and make sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and like me on Facebook. Those links will also be in the description below. So yeah, see you guys in another video. Bye. Oh, it's not. It's 8. 8 has a horse. Shoot him.
Okay, don't waste your arrows.
Alright, I'm chasing.
Oh god. Yeah, that's right.